This episode of Focus on the Funny LLC presents The Future of Funny comedy show is brought to you by Hair on the Edge, located at 9708 Lackland Road, Overland, Missouri. St. Louis Hemco, 211 Salt Lick Road, St. Peters, Missouri. Redstone Investment Group and Blessed Souls Catering. This is a very special night for me. I'm filming a project called The Future of Funny. Season 1, Episode 1. Give it up for Carolyn, Agnew!
Come on, y'all can make some more noise like that. All right. I've been in the back of the room all damn night long. I came to the door, all of a sudden, this woman's on stage giving somebody a lap dance. I said, when did this bitch turn into the pink slip? And the bad thing was she was good. I gave her $20. Is that the man right there? That's your lady sitting next to you? You ain't gonna get fucked for 2 weeks. She'd be like, oh yeah, you knew what was going on. Don't worry, I ain't gonna give you no lap dance. Seriously, my ass is way too big. I give you a lap dance, I'll snap your dick off. I'll be like, oh shit, sorry. Don't worry, sweetheart, I give it back. That ain't the tip I'm working for, so. Welcome to Ferguson. This is my home. I live here in Ferguson. White people in the back of the room looking like they being held hostage. Y'all look like y'all gonna take some hostages right here. I'ma holler at you for them gummies, girl. Lord, it's been one hell of a day. You know what? I was trying to sleep all day, but you know what? My mom kept calling me on the phone. And I love my mother. She's 87 years young. Yeah. But she has a one-track mind. And I was talking on the phone because I was very blessed this year. Well, last summer, I was very blessed to be a part of a movie, an independent film that was filmed here in St. Louis. And I had a part in it. So I'm talking to my mom on the phone about the movie. I was like, Mom, I'm so excited, I got a part in the movie. My mother goes, it's not a porn, is it? I'm like, no, Mom, it's not a porn. She said, because you know you're a little too old to be doing porn. It's like, Mom, it's not a porn. And she said, well, you know, I read that granny porn is real big, so. She said, bitch, you need to do some granny porn and make some money. And yes, I am a grandmother. Seriously, I am about to celebrate next month in less than 3 weeks. In case you want to send some cards and money orders, I will celebrate my 61st birthday. I am 61 years young. Yep. Some of the younger people looked at me like I was their math teacher in high school. They told me, what's this old bitch doing in here? I hate to tell you, if I was your math teacher in high school, you flunked. I don't mind being the age that I am, but my mother, she's still got problems with it. She's like, you know, you 61 years old and you still single. She said, you got a better chance of winning the lottery than you do finding a husband. I was like, Ma, if I win the lottery, I don't need no damn husband. Seriously, if I had $1 million to offer any man in this room, somebody gonna be my bitch in the morning. And he just spoke up. Talking about, oh, some of you married women in here offering up y'all husbands, talking about you better hit it like that bitch like it. We got a mortgage to pay, get it. But I mean, it's good. I'm almost 61. It's hard for me to find a man in my age group that's either not married or crazy. And I don't do married. Crazy can be a lot of fun. Okay, I did date a married man, but I didn't know he was married until his wife showed up. She knew he was married. She walked in taking off her earrings, kicking off her shoes. She was ready to fight. I took off my earrings, I kicked off my shoes. We got ready to fight. And we whooped his ass too. Then we took his car. She took his house. And she and I are best friends now, so what the fuck? I do get hit on by a lot of young men though. Yeah, that's kind of, yeah. I thought I had it going on till I realized they was just looking for a place to live. I said, what am I gonna do with you? You 25 years old. After I have sex with you, what am I supposed to do? Make cocoa and hot chocolate? And chocolate chip cookies for you? No. And then they have all these fantasies. Like this one dude talking about, I want you to put your legs behind your head. Dude, there ain't enough Aleve nor tequila gonna make that happen. You wanna have sex or do you want me to have a hip replacement? What do you want? But even as a young woman, I have always been attracted to older men. I like older men.
Order number 68.
Is that the older man you giving to me, number 68? What a way to kill a mood. I mean, you got order number 68. You know you in a black club. Honey, I'm 60 years old. My train of thought don't work that well. Okay, it was from all the weed I smoked in my 20s, but you know what? Be that as it may. No, but I was talking about how I was attracted to older men. But you know, as I get older, the men are older. And some of them come with certain afflictions that Viagra can't cure. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all men start getting saggy balls. Trust me, the first time you see them, you gonna get fixated on them, ladies. You know, like a cat when it sees something dangling. Now, ladies, don't go in there smacking them. Because then they got to ice up and your night is ruined. Yes, I am. I live alone, and I'm happy about that. Well, I am now. But any parents out here got grown kids? Did any of them move back in with you? Girl, let me tell you.
And back out.
And back out. And before they come back again, move. Go into witness protection. Die if you have to. My daughter got divorced and moved in with me for 1 year and brought her 2 little demon spawns with her. They're my grandchildren. I'm in my room taking my clothes off, and just as I had taken my bra off, my youngest granddaughter walked into the room. Just walked in. I swear to God, I thought I traumatized the child. She just stood there and stared at me. And then she looked over and said, "Do those hurt when they fall like that?" later on that day, she was running through the house, so I just tripped her ass up. She went sliding across the carpet. Did it hurt when you fell like that? When my daughter had her first baby, she was one of them first-time typical parents. They have all these rules for their kids. They wrap you up in cellophane before you can hold the baby. She brought the baby over one day and she said, now, if she gets fussy, she needs you to sing something that rhymes to her. Okay. So I rapped Tupac to her. Kids have amazing retention. First day at kindergarten, she walked in talking about, I love the way you activate your hips and push your ass out. So I'm in the back of the room, wasn't this so bad he about to pass out? I looked at my door and said, you gonna get some calls. Wait till she get to that Easy-E shit. I remember once when the baby was little, she was crawling, and I wasn't really watching her because I was on the phone. Okay, I was drunk as fuck, but I wasn't really watching her. Before I realized it, she had crawled over to the dog food bowl and ate a little kernel of dog food. Yeah, my daughter lost her mind. She was screaming and crying, ready to call poison control. She's like, what's gonna happen to her? I was like, well, the bag says she's gonna have a shiny coat. And strong bones and teeth, so I think that's what you want. She said, I'm not bringing the baby back over. I was like, problem solved. Well, it's 2022, and I didn't catch COVID, so I decided to do something positive for my health. I'm gonna quit smoking. Oh, y'all happy like y'all getting my cigarette money. That's the reason I'm gonna quit smoking. When weed is less than cigarettes, I just smoke weed now. But I'm tired of smoking because I'm tired of having to go outside to smoke. It's because of you whiny-ass non-smokers, I gotta go outside. I gotta go outside in the air, cold, heat, to smoke a cigarette. You want the fresh air? Take your ass outside. But people will say stuff to you now when you're smoking a cigarette. You light up a cigarette in public, people look at you like you just took a drag off a crack pipe. They're like... I was standing outside smoking a cigarette. This woman goes up to me. She goes, you know, that's the most disgusting thing you can put in your mouth. Really? Apparently you don't date much, do you, honey? Again, my mother, but she needs to be called out on a few things. I've been smoking for so many years. I remember when my daughter was a teenager, she left some pictures on my nightstand of hearts and lungs all diseased from smoking because she cared. So I downloaded pictures from the internet of kids eating out of dumpsters. Because you don't run shit, sweetheart. Where are my single parents at? Any single parents in the room? Yeah. You doing it all by yourself? No doubt. There you go. Got girls and boys? Oh, Lord have mercy. For the girl, wait for it. I remember when my daughter was a teenager. She was like 14 years old. She walked up to me, she said, Mom, what's an orgasm? I told her an urban legend. I said, honey, it's kind of like Bigfoot. Some of us don't know if it really exists. And when you find out it does, well, you'll be alone, so Merry Christmas. When my daughter was 16 years old, she shot up to 5'9". 5'9". She was an athlete, so she had these long legs and this rock hard body. I was like, don't worry about it, your daddy's a fat ass too, so you're gonna pork up around 32. So, but the bad thing about this was my 16-year-old daughter stopped looking like she was 16 and started looking like she was 25. And I had 30-year-old men trying to holler at my 16-year-old daughter, and you knew that was a problem. I'm like, dude, you need to be trying to talk to me. My teeth come out of my mouth, that will rock your fucking world. Had him at the police station the next day crying, but I feel so violated. The things she made me do. Yeah, don't smack my ass and call me mama. So, anyway. But you know what? I talk a lot about my family in my act because my family means the world to me. And if anybody that's out here, y'all family should mean everything to you unless you got ratchet ass people in your family. And I love my grandchildren dearly, but I feel for some of the kids coming up nowadays. We got a lot of problems out here. We got problems in our schools. They got drugs going on in our schools and gangs and bullying. I remember when my daughter was even in junior high school, we got a letter from the school informing us that they had caught this 13-year-old selling marijuana at my daughter's school. I was upset. I was like, 13 years old, he was selling weed at my daughter's school? And I had to drive across town to pick up my shit. I gave her $20 and holler at that dude after lunch. But seriously. But if you got kids like this brother here, I know you're concerned about your children. And you know what? We got to start educating our kids, and we got to do it at an early age. And the simplest thing you can do with your kids is read to them. Because reading helps kids with their critical thinking and their comprehension skills. There was a book I used to read to my daughter when she was young. It was called The Little Gingerbread Boy. Now, if you're not familiar with this book, it's about a boy made of gingerbread. But he's got a very strong will, so he's always getting in trouble. One day he knew he was going to get in trouble, so he decided to run away from home. He's running away from home, but he gets to a lake, and he can't cross the lake because he's made of gingerbread. He encounters this hungry fox, and the fox says, hey, I'll take you across the lake. Now, skeptical that the fox would eat him, the gingerbread boy rode on the fox's tail. But the water kept rising, and he was forced to jump on his back. Water was still too high, so he had to jump on the tip of his nose. And when he did that, the fox ate the gingerbread boy. I asked my daughter, I said, now tell me what you get from this story. She looked at me and said, you sit on somebody's face, you gonna get eaten. My job was done. I'm Carolyn Agnew, thank you for coming out.
Oh. No, one more time. Carolyn Agnew.
Damn, Carolyn, yeah, that shit tall as fuck. No, real talk. Did y'all enjoy Carolyn Agnew? Yeah. All right, St. Louis, I appreciate y'all for your patience and everything. Like I said, this is a new venture for my company. We're doing a thing called the what? The Future of Funny. So we showcasing either comedians that's up and coming or some of those who are veterans, but you may not know, right?